welcome to EA Sports. And man, the energy around this city and here inside the arena is electric as they get set to kick off a homestand. The Flames have won the draw, and we are now underway. Takes the shot. Makes the save. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Schultz plays it against the boards. Calgary's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Dunn's taking it from his own end. On the attack along the boards. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind and he's going to be the foundation tonight.
Takes the pass, he banks it off the wall. From the point, hammers a shot. Made that stop. Takes the puck at the point. Blocked in traffic. Seattle's looking to break out. Sends it quickly to Kadri. Takes it and looks ahead. Fires it. You'll need more than that to beat him. And he loses control here. Slides it diagonally to Weegar. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the call. The Flames will lose a man, tripping the call.
This group here, and we know their penalty kills rank toward the bottom of the league, but this group's got a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. They just might be able to shut down this power play unit.
Seattle's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Big play inside the defensive zone. To the front! Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Shot! Risky play, but pokes it away. Oh, wow! Another great stop! In close! Denies him! From the place 99 made famous. Quick feed to Schwartz. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And that's turned aside by Vladar. The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. The Kraken have it in their own zone. Quick pass to Tolvanen. Seattle's got it along the wall. Quick feed to Dunn.
Shoot!
Shot! And he hangs on just as time runs out. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Please remember to be alert at all times in our stadium.
Second period set to get underway. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. The Flames have played the puck from behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Puck grab by Schultz. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Rips it from the blue line. Oh, and he stops that one. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a save in front. The Flames played along the wing. And that goes off course off a body. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
The Flames have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game.
Are days like this gearing up for a big game agonizingly long?
Sometimes it's like the clock never moves. Remember when you were a kid and you were looking at the clock in school and you're like, please move along and nothing happens. It's like that a lot for a player too. And when you're a young player, you don't have a lot of experience. The nerves really build as the day goes on.
Just a great defensive read there. Into the corner of the attacking area. Here's a blast! And the shot down. Scores! Well, there's no kicking motion review when you kick it into your own net.
Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Kadri's won the draw at center. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Looks to pass it to Anderson. Here's a chance! And the save! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Barry's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Handles the puck. Puts it on net. Denied by the glove as the puck hops along. Calgary's been the better team to this point, and the stats show it. The Flames win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Textbook stop by Saros. Let's see what the officials are calling.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. The Flames have it against the wall. Here's the shot. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And the puck leaves the zone. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Solid shorthanded performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there are really no chances.
Puts it in deep. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. Up along the wing. Takes it into the slot. Moves it to Nyquist. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call.
Oh, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's taken this period, James.
Power play unit going back to work.
Penalty to number 14, Gustav Nyquist. 2 minutes for interference. Time of penalty, 6 minutes, 53 seconds.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 2-0 is where we sit. The Predators win the draw here in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Huberdeau's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Calgary's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denies him in front. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Predators come up with the defensive zone draw. Hard hit frees up the puck. Pass across to Nyquist. He carries the puck up along the wing. And that's poked away by Hanifin. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Can't hang on after that hit. Here's a short pass to Nyquist. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Saros is the only player that came to play tonight, James. I mean, he was electric in the first period and gave his team life. They're trailing, but they have to find a way to get back in this game. He is the only reason it's close.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, the save of the play. Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Flames are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Toward the bottom of the league, but that's not for us to remind them of. That's the coach's job. They've got a huge opportunity here. We know they've been working hard. Let's see if they can put that work to the test.
Calgary's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Here he is, shot in front, and a solid save on the play there.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Turn that chance aside. Another stop by the goaltender.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Still lots of time left in the period. Calgary's got a 3-1 lead. The Flames take possession off the faceoff. Calgary's got a small window to go to work here on this power play with the penalty expired. Quick pass to Anderson. That's moved up ahead. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Trying to clear, and the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on the swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck, and because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Calgary's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Parsonen's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. And he turns that one aside. Quick feed to Weegar. Nashville's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Taken by Kadri. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Gotta love this goal. I mean, he's got the defender just twisted like a pretzel as he's manipulating and showing those silky mitts and then finally puts it away.
Calgary's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in the game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
The Flames have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. Nashville's got the win off that draw.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute.
Big save right at the end! And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy jam. Play hockey with the heroes.
Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Still a fourth period here. Last chance to try to get back into it in what has been a dominant affair so far. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Calgary's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain.
Well, looks like the kid is having a conversation with the coach, and at a time like this, what's the message, Cheryl?
Well, I think this is a great conversation for the coach to have with a young player. Listen, they're gifted offensively, but it's not offense you need right now. You need good defensive posture when you don't have the puck. So you got to be aware, and you got to keep it simple.
Kadri's won a big draw on their own end. The Predators gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Nyquist. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
What an opportunity, and it just climbed over the net there. I thought it was in.
Well, I thought it was in as well, James. Now, he is all around the puck, doing all of the details and habits right. He's going to cash in at some point.
Feeds it to Huberdeau. Moves it to Anderson. The Flames carry it along the wall. Oh, what an opportunity he missed.
Oh, and I love the opportunity that he does get good timing, anticipation skills, but he's got to find a way to convert and get it on net.
Turn that one aside. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The Flames are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead at 4-1. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Yossi's got it in the defensive end. Calgary's got the puck. The Flames work it through center. Along the half wall with the puck. And it's turned aside by Saros.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Here's a short pass to Nyquist. And that goes off a player. And he makes the save.
Markstrom's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, and it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. Carson inside, still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off.
McDonough standing up, ready to go.
Hammers it on net. Big-time save on a big-time shot. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one. Shot! Great save by Markstrom. The Blues are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available. A few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Flames have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2.
The Flames' top line has been so impressive coming onto the ice right now. Midway through this third period, you know that they're so tough to defend. They skate well, and they love to shoot the puck.
Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Nice zone entry from the left. Moves it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And he lays out to block that one. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Flames have been handed 2 for interference. As they're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 16.
A strong penalty-killing performance on that one as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, it's a tough one when it's a tight game and you get a call, but the PK Cup unit comes out here and they deliver, James, and you have to have the ability to embrace the pressure, and they did just that.
Nashville's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, we all know that the end result of this game, James, even though the buzzer hasn't gone, you take a penalty. Now you can't get your goaltender out. A number of factors that led to this loss.
Let's send it back down to ringside with Carlin Bade.
Anderson's looked good tonight, guys. This was a tough choice because the players were tied in points, but I thought he stood out a little more in this one.
7 seconds.
Nashville's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. O'Reilly's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. It is all over. Well, here we go. The losing streak continues here, and I mean, this has got to really test this team internally too, I would think, Cheryl.
Yeah.